Who knows?
Who knows? But I think you look great.
Well, I just try to look good for you, babe. At the end of the day, I just want to look good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like I've gained a little bit of internet speed on the upload side, but I really do think, just so everyone knows, Max needs a new router. So if he looked like shit in episode 5 and he looks a little bit like shit in episode 6, I think I'm just gonna go get a new router
It's
next week.
because
So don't worry, everybody.
we're splitting the night up. We're banking episodes for you guys because we don't even care
Oh,
anymore.
dude, you can't
No, I'm
tell
just.
him the truth.
We're wearing the same outfits, Max. They're gonna figure it
I
out.
didn't really think about that. Maybe we should just change hats.
They're gonna figure it out. I don't even care, dude. Here you go.
So true.
Well, actually,
so true.
the fact that we're putting extra effort in for them is what matters because they could just
Well, we'll let
not
everyone
have an
know.
episode for a week, and wouldn't that be fucking shitty? Huh?
We'll let everyone know. God forbid Max is fucking going on vacation and not doing the podcast or his regular job
He
for
quit
5
the
whole
podcast
days.
already.
Never. Never gonna happen.
Welcome to my monologue show, which is already canceled. We're already in a lot of trouble. And
Bom, bom.
Womp womp. All right. But yeah,
All
we're gonna
Episode
do
6, baby.
We got some more vidya for you folks.
Let's watch some videos.
I love Troy Bond recently. I've been very into his shorts. He's been very funny. This one
I need to see a special from him, but he doesn't have one on YouTube, does he?
You should just come up to Philly sometime. We'll go because I told you, he emceed my buddy's show once, and now he's fucking everywhere. I feel like so maybe we go see a show they do together or something.
No, I think that'd be great.
I'm pretty sure he MCs at some of the bigger clubs now too. So if we end up going to like one of those shows, he'd probably be there. But yeah, anyway, this bit is fucking awesome. I loved it.
What about the military?
What do you think? What do you think?
I think that the United States, one of the greatest things we ever did economically was realize it is much cheaper to worship the veterans than it is to take care of them.
Very accurate.
You notice how we stopped doing the draft after Vietnam? That's why we lost the war. They were like, man, their hearts are just not in it. Those dudes love heroin. It ain't me. What do I think about the military? I don't know. I live in New York. Every time I see somebody with one light up Dora the Explorer shoe, and that's it, I go, maybe we should take some of that war money and give this motherfucker a sock!
Kanye West.
That's so fucking real.
Give this motherfucker a sock.
I don't know, a sock.
One light up Dora the Explorer shoe is so fucking real too. Like
that is the greatest exemplification I've ever heard.
That's the most New York shit I could ever heard. Like a straight up like 2005 Dora the Explorer light up shoe is what they're wearing for some reason somehow.
Whichever one we had,
they have
kindergarten.
They have better access to vintage gear than we do. Straight up. Straight up. You want that real shit? Go find him, dude. Go find that guy with the light up Dora the Explorer jaunts, dude. But yeah,
that's what I want, honestly. I want a pair.
That delivery, I just love the way he, off the rip, had that ready to go. That was very good. And that line about the veterans, worshiping the veterans, I feel like I've been trying to say that in less than 2 sentences, like my whole life. And now I finally have a phrase to say in order to like say it very quickly. Because I've always agreed with that, where it's like, yeah, we like worship veterans, and then they get home from like war and they're just fucked. Like it's just
we only worship them when we can put them in an Instagram reel when they're still in the military.
Yeah.
Then we don't care when they're homeless and in the way. And that's the fucked up reality of the situation.
Well, it's just funny because it's like Joe Rogan, great example, a guy who like constantly bitches about. He like is like one of the main reasons why the whole LA, everybody's leaving LA narrative and blah 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 because all the homeless. It's like, dude, half of those people are literally like, I don't want to say half, but I'm sure a good chunk of them are vets, and you'd be surprised how many homeless veterans there are, right? Like Joe Rogan, and you have a fucking like it's one or the other, right? Like you can't just be like, I fucking hate all the homeless problem needs to fall. It's like, dude, where do you
My
think
other
these
big
people
thing is
come from?
all these people who are leaving, they're going to Austin with Joe, and I just left Austin. The homeless situation is no better.
Well, now you've brought all of these California people to Austin, and you're creating the same problems that are in California in Austin. The tech problem, the fucking overinflation of the economy, the all this shit. And you're like,
preach, baby, preach.
Like, you brought that with your buddy Elon Musk, and you act like you're like some DIY.
God, where did all these homeless people keep fucking coming from?
Like you're some DIY operation or something. Like you're not like the biggest thing in the world. I don't know. It's pretty weird.
Flaming arrows at Teslas on your podcast.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. All right, but this is okay. So this clip is pretty funny though. This is I hate Logic is so cringe, but this is a funny story. I do not understand why he's telling the story about Seth MacFarlane to Seth MacFarlane. I'll tell you that much. It does kind of
like, hey, shut the fuck up and let me tell the joke.
It's really fucking weird when you start realizing like he's talking to Seth about this, and the way he's talking about it's very bizarre. But the story is very funny. It made me
West just bursts in and he's like, "Yo, what's Kanye West just bursts in and he's like, yo, what's up, motherfucker? How's it going? What's good? What's going on? Check it out. Listen, I want to play you this shit from my new album." And Seth goes, "All right, sounds good. Let's hear it." So Kanye, he starts fucking playing his shit, and he's all fucking on the table, and he's going crazy, and he's listening to everything he says, and he has no fucking idea, because me and Seth were talking, and he's like, "I like Sinatra. I like different things like that. And if I'm being completely honest, I really don't know a lot about rap. I respect it. I appreciate it. I think it's a great American folk music, but I don't know much about it." And after he
that line about like it being great American, it's like the most Seth MacFarlane. Like it's such a weird, like, it's such like a weird Libby thing to say.
Answer, like, I don't like it, but I don't want you to think I'm a racist because I don't like it.
It's such a Libby answer. It's so funny.
Different things like that. And if I'm being completely honest, I really don't know a lot about rap. I respect it. I appreciate it. I think it's a great American folk music, but I don't know much about it. And after he listens to the song, Kanye goes, "What you think?" Seth goes, "You know, I didn't really know what to say. In that moment, I wasn't sure. I didn't know what to do. So I said the first thing that came to my mind. You know, Kanye, I think you knew the rules and you broke the rules." And Kanye looks at him. He fucking stares into Seth MacFarlane's soul and he says, "Exactly."
So that is the right thing to say. I was worried Kanye was gonna be like, "Are you the one who made the fish sticks joke? Was that you?
Are you that guy that made fun of me for you?"
No, it was the other guys. It was the other guys who did that joke.
I promise, it's the other ones.
It was actually Bill Hader who did that joke. But you know, shout out Bill Hader for coming up with literally the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like as a kid, there was nothing funnier than that bit at all. But yeah, that's a funny story. That is honestly, I believe every word of that because of the way he delivered that Seth MacFarlane. It was like pretty. I feel like that was pretty dead on. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just such a Kanye thing to say too, and to do.
Just the way he does, like the Logic really set. Logic looks like Powder here, by the way. Have you ever seen Powder?
No.
Powder is like a horror, like he's like an albino horror guy. He's terrifying here.
"I think you knew the rules and you broke the rules."
That's a good thing to say. That's coming off the rip. That's not bad. All right, we got
we've got a killer
next video, dude. Poopy in the hair.
Poopy boy.
Come on out, you rapist. Wow.
I thought it was gonna him doing the walk. Him just that would be really good. That meme definitely exists already, but
oh, dude, you found a Hawking video off our last pod, dude.
Yeah,
see it.
I figured I'd pull up considering I referenced it in the pod, and we even posted a clip about it. I figured.
What is that?
It's a power-up of some kind. Mega legs.
Give it to me.
Shit looks like a mighty bean. You remember those?
Hell yeah, dude, those were sick.
Those were so dope. Oh, dude, he's out.
That's how it would be, though.
Oh, I can do more than that.
Now do some math problems for me, buddy.
Natalia Grace, do some math problems for me. This is awesome. You know,
I fucking love this
Kelly
shit.
tells a story about how her grandma took her and Ellen to see this movie in theaters when it came out. And then when it was over, the first thing she said was, "That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen." Like,
I'm sorry I brought you guys to
I
this.
can't believe it. I remember me and Carly and Alyssa, we used to, and Madison maybe, I guess. This must have been, she was probably like too young for this, but like we would sit there and we had the 3D glasses to watch this, and we would sit there and watch
remember
this.
the third one came out with the 3D glasses.
It was called Spy Kids like 3D, and we watched
Yup,
it in
yup.
the house with the red and the blue, and would just get like migraines sitting there watching this movie like 3 times in a row with the 3D glasses. Like,
That's that time period in the mid 2000s where every single movie where it was a third one, they're like, well, it has to be 3D.
yeah,
Saw 3D.
there's all those
like, everything was
scenes.
3D.
There's all those scenes where they're like, whoa.
Now, if you go back and watch it, you just like, they're so
Whoa.
awkward to see like that. Like,
Whoa. Yeah, it's like, dude, chill.
chill the fuck out, please.
Chill. It hurts my brain, dude. Those were a lot. That was a big era for sure. All right, what else we got?
Ever tried cooking dinner with a
Oh, dude, have you seen this?
No.
Recipe you
I
found
forgot to
online?
timestamp this, so I'm
Didn't
gonna
turn
have
out
to
the way it looked in
scrub.
those recipes?
I'm gonna have to scrub. Hang on, give me a minute.
Please hold while Brandon scrubs.
I love this was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Let's just find the clip here. Here it is.
In part, and I disagree in part. I think that, look, I'm not naive and
Also, if we're into good news, she has a podcast called Bad Faith Podcast. Very good podcast for news and news adjacent things. She does this rising stuff on the hill just to like, I'm assuming
What's her name?
get paid. Brianna Joy Gray. She's great.
Okay.
But oh shit. I just changed the scene by accident. No BS. I've never done that. Where is it? Did they not include it in here? They're gonna kill me.
Is it at the end?
Oh wait, I think I just found
Or is it at the beginning?
Stop in South Carolina, Biden said if the proposal and what seems clear,
Oh,
even
that's it.
Republicans seem to
Oh, I was like, they're including way too much.
situation
All
at
right,
the
here we
southern
go.
border
Here we go. Here we
yesterday.
go.
Let's watch.
Over the weekend, President Biden said he's ready to take action if Congress is serious about solving the border issue.
If that bill were the law today, I'd shut down the border right now and fix it quickly. And Congress needs to get it done.
Starting another war.
Ooh.
Ma'am, your lapel is on.
Yeah, hot mic. What cracks me up though is that
Jesus Christ.
these anchors get paid like a shit ton of money. Like Joyanne Reed, probably one of the higher paid people on MSNBC. She's probably one of the few that are still around from like way back, not way back, but like we'll think to the last 2 election cycles who's like actually noteworthy on MSNBC. Like Maddow's gone. Chris Hayes is like, I don't know if he's still on, but who cares? Nobody even really likes him that much. I think I'm the only guy that half likes Chris Hayes.
You were his only fan base.
OnlyFans. No, but like, yeah, nobody gives a shit about MSNBC. Joyanne Reed is probably, aside from like Joe Scarborough and his like weird wife on Morning Joe or whatever. So it's like, this is probably one of the highest rated and highest paid, like upwards of $20,000 a day is what this person shakes out getting paid. And they're
Which
just
is fucking insane.
and they're treating it like it's a fucking joke. Like they're just like, you know how unprofessional that really is at the end of the day? You're in the middle of shooting. And I'm not saying this because I think I'm putting myself on a pedestal or anything. I don't give a shit. I'd be like not giving a fuck too if that's how it is. But think about it. Like after you're doing the news, you're getting paid fucking 20 grand just to show up today. Like because you get paid a $800,000 fucking whatever salary. Like,
yep.
This is, you should be taking this seriously. And I understand maybe you have something to say about this that isn't, you know, maybe you are constrained by your producers, you're constrained by your show, you can't actually speak freely or whatever all the time. I get that. And I'm not saying that's great, but I do get that. But the nerve that they have to like be like this in between shots and like say how they actually feel while they're supposed to be reporting the news, that pisses me off. That like bothers me.
Well, you know what pisses me off is we talk about like how can someone be so dumb even in like an interview setting to give themselves up, right? But then you see people whose job it is to be on camera not know when their
that
fucking
just means
mic is on
this
or
is
off.
an extremely normal situation probably, and they just fucked up, accidentally aired it.
Yep.
She
Exactly.
probably does this type of shit all the time where she has little quips in between takes and stuff. I'm sure it's very normal. Like I was saying, there's clips of Sean Hannity vaping all the time. Like there's all these clips of like in between takes, they'll be filling the time doing something. They know that they're not on air, but
Yeah.
I just don't like that. Like they feel so open enough to be like, oh, this is such bullshit, and then they turn back around and they're like serious as they're reporting on it. It's like.
Yeah, it just proves it's all an act.
Exactly.
You know?
And
show.
that
It's
and
a
when
performance.
yes,
Yeah.
and when stuff like that leaks out, it's like very discouraging because I
agree 100%.
I don't give a shit if my news has an opinion or a slant to it or anything because everyone has a slant. There isn't a neutral person. That doesn't exist. Like everybody's got their opinion. So it's like I don't give a shit if you're telling me the news with a little bit of opinion, but make sure that the facts that you're reporting on are facts. That's all I give a shit about, really. Like you can give me an opinion with it. I'm not going to cry. I can also handle an opinion I'm not going to agree with. Not a problem. But like,
but don't say it under your breath when you don't think anyone's listening.
No, and you cut back
Own
and you
that
act
shit.
like you're being neutral and you're rational when you're not. At the end of the day, you're serving corporations. That's not neutral. Like, So I don't know.
And you're really just unveiling the cap that you're a liar or that
You're an
playing
actor.
A character.
Yeah,
you're playing a character.
You're more House of Cards than you are a news reporter. Like, you're the character that you play on House of Cards. Like, you're not like a real news reporter. But yeah.
This is a quick one right here.
I thought that
this
was funny.
one coming up is my jam. It's an old school favorite of mine.
All right, let's fucking go.
Very clear.
Hey, Professor!
Step back, I think I'm gonna vomit!
dude, fucking the guy who made Game of Thrones is really upset about gay marriage.
He said that's gay as hell, dude.
Okay, so have you heard about gasms? Have you heard about gasms?
No.
So do you know who Smokey Robinson is?
I'm familiar with the name.
Classic singer, right? R&B singer.
Yeah.
He came out at like 78 this year with the horniest album I have ever heard. We only need to listen to the first minute of this song, but jam it. It's so horny.
Yeah.
I once saw him at the Hollywood Bowl. Fun fact.
Ooh.
Wait for it. You don't want to miss these lyrics.
The
bro.
organ is good. Should I put the captions on for the lyrics?
Yeah, probably. The music's great. Like, don't get it wrong.
It's absolutely fire.
But he comes in so hot here in a second.
When I look at you, it makes me feel better than good. And what I see is you and me together forever. I'm knocking on wood. Every kind of gasm in the book.
Every kind of gasm.
How many gasms?
Every time
I haven't read the book.
We're gonna give him a prostate gasm.
You're the one responsible for my gasms. Gasm.
Dude, at some point he just starts saying gasm.
They get the backup singers. Gasms.
When I hear your voice, my ear
This is fucking sick.
Yeah, dude. Dude, it's the horniest album made by an 80-year-old of all time.
I want green eyes so bad. I've always wanted. My dad has green eyes, and no one in my family has them. And I'm just like,
I I promise you, Smokey Robinson has contacts in, so just go buy some contacts.
I can't. I got, I'm too self-conscious to wear colored contact. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
You can be a hot boy.
Well, thanks, bro. Maybe one day.
You can deliver.
You can give me gasms, baby, as my twin flame.
All right.
All right. And I didn't put the rest of the album on here, but the rest of the album is as horny as this, too.
We might just have to listen to this for a whole stream sometime. We'll just like cheap cigars and drink whiskey and listen to this.
I think that's what he wants you to do. You see, like, the smoky background?
Yeah, I mean, dude, this right now while I'm listening to this is like, it's hitting right. It's hitting very good. Gasms.
It's fucking fire.
All right, this is really good.
Okay, so this next video, I have a lot to say about it. I saw this video back in the day when it came out. Like, it's all about a dude, a woman who tries to get first in line for the original iPhone, right?
Right.
But when they tell you the guy's name, I look at him and I go, I think this is actually who I think it is. You see this guy right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen to when they tell you his name in the story.
Number one, baby. Number one.
There are those who try.
I'm buying $100,000 worth of iPhones.
$100,000?
Correct. I'm going to sell them all on eBay.
And those who try to buy.
I've been here since 6 o'clock this morning.
While Mark Rivillier spent the last 12 hours waiting in line for an
Dog, that's Mark Ribley, the DJ. The long-haired dude that looks like Anthony Fantano, who does all the, like, get a better bed, bitch, let's go, bow, 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 like, DJ videos?
Nah, I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, dude.
I
bet you Kelly does.
Kelly's in DJ stuff.
But I'm not really into DJ stuff either, but he's like, he's on commercials and shit. Like, if you saw him, you'd be like, oh.
I'm a guy who doesn't have cable either, so.
Doesn't matter, dude. I'm just saying he's like a centralized human. Like, you'd see him on a YouTube ad, you know?
All right.
But anyways, this video is funny on
at
its
the
own.
AT&T store on Oak Lawn in Dallas.
So how much would it cost to buy your position in the front of the line?
15 minutes before the 6 o'clock launch after others spent hours.
We've been here since 12:30.
And hours.
I'm in line for a friend.
Waiting patiently.
I guess we're going to water away from the cameras. How about that?
This woman rolled up with 16 grand in cash in hand.
She thought she had a plan.
And bought Mark's #1 spot in line for $800.
She gave me $800.
Money talks.
A worthwhile investment, she thought, because
I know somewhere on eBay, so it's all right.
Yet when the doors finally opened,
I'm first.
Yup, she was first. But maybe instead of stopping at the bank, she should have stopped to read the rules. Her plan to buy out the store? Sorry.
Can you buy more than one phone?
Unfortunately, we can only sell one per customer.
AT&T.
That bitch just paid for Homeboy's phone for no fucking reason, bro.
That's actually really cool. She's like, I'm gonna walk in and buy all of them.
Keep going, watch. You'll see how he buys like a phone and all the accessories because he got $800 fucking bucks.
That's a lot of money.
One phone per
Back
customer.
then? That's a lot of money.
Make sure that there were enough to go around.
That's a serious package, folks.
06. You think the iPhone came out in 06, dude? That'd be so
when did
crazy.
it come out? When was the iPhone 1 release date?
Probably 2011. I think, yes.
No.
Yeah, somebody we went to high school with had the first iPhone.
No, hold on. They had it, but it was like their dad's old one. Hold on.
Maybe 2009.
2007. June 29th, 2007 was the release date of the first iPhone.
So it wasn't 2000. All right, 2007. Yeah, because I remember
I was like 8
freshman
months
year
off
was the first time I saw somebody actually using one.
Yeah, because no kid, we were in middle school in 2007, 2008. No one gave their middle schooler a brand new iPhone, bro.
Right. Well,
yeah,
we did have a rich friend who had one, but yeah.
I know who you're talking about, and I used to go to that girl's house and just make her mad because I'd be like, "Oh, this is what a rich girl's kitchen looks like."
I did shout out to being rich, dude. Fuck yeah,
dude, I love it.
Yeah, we used to go there trick or treat. Their fucking neighbors would hand out full candy bars.
Yeah, that was the neighborhood with the good candy for sure.
That was good shit.
Yep.
That is a serious package.
As for
All
Mark
right,
and
do me a
his
favor. Type
800
in Mark Reblay in the search bar real quick. I need you to see this now because it's gonna blow your mind. Boom. Just type that in real. Oh wait, no. Type it in the YouTube search bar.
How do you spell it? Oh.
RIBLETT, something like that.
MARK.
There, right there. First one. I'm pretty sure this is him, dude. Look at that morning alarm one. Any of these are great, but this is him as an adult, bro. I'm like 98% sure that's him.
It really does look like Fantano, though. It's fucking weird.
Doesn't he look like Fantano with hair?
Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up. Get up.
This is my alarm.
Get up, get up.
Dude's my fucking hero, dude.
DJing is a crazy thing, dude.
I actually saw him at ACL. It was wild. All right, we'll get back into this now.
That was interesting. I have never seen that before, though. I will say that. That's my first
That's
time.
wild. That's wild.
That was my first time.
Okay.
So we want to talk about this, right? Because to this day, we still have no fucking idea what happened in this video.
Well, I had an inside source who was there that night, who did a little bit of research on his own.
Hey, wait, let's watch it first. Let's see what happens with our boy Mark.
Hey, how are? What do we got? A migrant here? Hey, what's going on? Oh, jeez, everything all right? Just want to make sure everybody's good here.
This is the most uncomfortable I've ever heard this man in my life.
Oh boy. Hey, anything can happen at a comedy show. That was some kind of weird swinger sex party thing. Oh god, somebody got tased. Oh boy. Oh wait, whoa! I really froze there. I went Mitch McConnell. All right. Oh.
Still had a joke in him. Okay, so we can pause it here. I know this is the part where they basically are like, yeah, there's something really bad going on, but it's not bad. It's
like
okay,
the
but you need to leave.
worst crisis management. Can we watch it, actually? Because it's so bad.
You ever seen someone just, like, not handle a situation?
Yeah, this is like, and I mean, you know, to their credit, it doesn't sound like they were ready to address a crowd at any point during the night. So
yeah, fair.
They just like got up there and tried and then failed, but to each their own. Yeah, you gotta give it. You gotta try, I guess.
We just had a momentary interruption. Just stay, get up.
Just stay and get up. Like,
stay and get the fuck up now.
I'd be like, bitch, what? I'm what now? I have to do what?
Get out the.
Get out the.
Thing. Guys, can we get out or what? Cut the camera.
Yeah. Okay, so that's really
so what's
bad.
the inside scoop here now that we've seen it?
Well, the inside scoop is still pretty confusing, but from what I understand, the production company posted a bunch of Instagram stories the day after this happened, which were unrelated, or at least somewhat unrelated to this incident.
So like I've seen this on the internet too, and it's kind of a whole discussion that there was like a couple, it's like for a movie or something, and they did these weird public stunts to famous people without their knowledge of it, and like that they had two furries sit next to Tyra Banks at a New York City basketball game like 3 hours before that.
I saw that footage of the furry stuff. That's interesting. But yeah, I didn't realize it was the same company. But
They're
yeah,
saying it's connected, maybe.
Well, I also saw that apparently they had posted these stories, and this is from the guy who was at the show who like did his own digging on the company, found their Instagram, saw that they were posting separate stuff to their story that was like this like weird recruitment thing or something. It was like people like submitting like their statements of how far they'd go for content or something. And he said almost every single person in the video that they had featured, or they were just like front-facing videos people had submitted. All of those people were at that show wearing VIP laminates for some reason. And he says that I think one of the people who got up that looks like venue staff.
The guy who got on stage, you mean?
No, the chick who chases him off, actually. I think it's this chick.
Oh, yeah. The one who comes back on.
She looks like venue staff, but apparently she was part of the promotional team as well, and had also been on these stories. So I don't know if that's... I don't know.
This is super fucking weird.
Yeah,
dude,
the whole
honestly.
thing's like really weird. And also, apparently Norman just filmed a special. So like, what is he doing filming another one?
Was this for a special? Or was this just
yeah?
tonight?
This was billed as a special taping, which is what my inside source told me.
Interesting.
So,
okay.
the whole thing is fucking weird, dude. But either
Very
way, no
weird.
one knows what happened. I think it does have something to do with the promotional company just trying to create these viral moments to promote
Gotcha.
themselves separately, which I hate because it's cringe. But like this guy, like doesn't give off like crazy vibe. So I don't understand why everybody had to like come back in and act like something serious just happened. That was the part that confused me the most.
Yeah, I'm really lost here. I'm hoping at some point, because since Mark Norman's on a podcast every fucking day, that he explains this.
Comedy,
you know? What are you gonna do?
yeah, it's like I don't know, dude. Pretty fucking weird though.
Yeah. And then Woody Harrelson comes in here and officially kicks everybody out.
Earlier this
So weird.
week in Lithuania, an unidentified man was seen running through a busy street when he was suddenly struck by a bus. The man stood up, picked up his belongings, and walked away as if nothing had happened.
Yo, that would be me as fuck though. Like straight up. If I could just get up, roll, and get out of there, I'd be like, dude, I don't want to deal.
Sorry.
I don't want to deal with whatever you like. You have a good day. Like I fucked up. I'll deal with it. Don't worry about it. It's like it's more of a pain in the ass for you than it is.
That one's on me, Dad. It's okay.
That's he's like clearly like not even shocked that it happened. Like as it happens, it's
He's
so
like,
funny.
I deserved this. I ran across the street.
Yeah, look, he's like, oh. You could tell at the very last minute. He doesn't see it until he turns. He does turn his head like really, really late. It's like very funny to watch. Like he's looking straight ahead.
Yo, slow-mo this
And-
for me, will you?
Okay.
Slow-mo this so
Yeah.
we can really get into
He's
it.
really looking straight ahead, right? Oh, I just double speeded it.
Made it
That's
faster.
Extra funny. But watch him run across the street and he'll literally like, he's dead facing straight ahead. You'll see. And he looks right at the last second he turns. He's
Oh!
So he wasn't totally shocked by this. He didn't get
Was
hit.
there no horn?
He didn't get hit on the side. I can't tell. They've got this
Yeah.
crazy music playing on it, but the way he just gets up is so based.
The man stood up, picked up his belongings, and walked away as if nothing had
He
happened.
puts his hand up like, oh, sorry.
My bad. My fault. My fault.
The brake pedal early, which minimized damage and likely saved the man's life. The man even seemed to apologize for
Is
getting
that
in
like
the bus's
Is that like a huge crack in the windshield?
Yeah, did he
maybe?
like break the fuck out of that windshield right now?
which minimized video on social media, seeking to identify the mysterious man and end him. The bus did an excellent job by pressing the brake pedal.
Oh
early.
yeah.
Are you good?
Look at all the glass that
yeah.
goes
He
everywhere.
fucking decimated that glass, dude.
Pressing the brake pedal early, which minimized damage and
All right, yeah, you kind of have to do something then. You can't just walk away. If there's no damage, then I'd say, yeah, maybe you're good to just kind of dip. If there's like
Oh, is that glass broken? My fault, dude. I'm out of here.
there's like a whole U-shaped thing going on this bus now that needs to get sorted out.
likely saved the man's life. The man even seemed to apologize for getting in the bus's way by raising his hand.
My bad.
However, the man could
My
not
bad.
be located.
That's so awesome. He just dipped out. What a king.
At Extreme Experience, we believe the world's most exciting cars should be accessible to you. That's why we deliver world-class driving experience.
I want to talk about the Spice Girls. I want to talk about the Spice Girls.
I was just speaking to Jerry before I arrived here.
Do you think Margaret Thatcher had girl power?
Yes, of course.
Do you think she effectively utilized girl power by funneling money to illegal paramilitary death squads in Northern Ireland?
I don't know about that.
Next morning, Marika Walsh with the Globe and Mail. You just laid out the tough economic times that Canadians are facing. You say you're
That's
seized with
awesome.
the issue. Did you consider that backdrop when you decided to take an $80,000 free vacation?
As many Canadians did, I stayed with friends over the holidays.
Many Canadians don't have access to a $90,000 free vacation. So can you just explain a bit more the thinking as to why you take these vacations and how you
Trudeau
think
is so
Canadians receive
done.
them?
Like many Canadians did, I stayed with family friends over the holidays.
Next question.
You remember when everyone used to love Trudeau?
I mean, it's the same thing with Obama. I feel like he's very Obama-esque.
Yeah, it is kind of like Obama light, isn't
He just
it?
like presents as like a hope. He presents as like a hope and change guy at first, and then just becomes like a total piece of shit.
Yep.
You know.
All right, for someone who does audio, this was just so fucking enjoyable to me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
You know, the person who invented the synthesizer was a trans man. And there's video of them with the original prototype, and it looks a lot like this. Imagine like building this out for the first time.
Yeah, dude. Hold on. This end, like what he builds this into is nuts. My man looks like he's adjusting telephone lines in 1940, dude. Shit's beautiful, dude.
Let me show you that real quick. Just since
Yeah, let's look at
since
it.
I can. Where is she? Or he? Oh, there we go.
Let me try and show you how we get some of these sounds. First of all, none of them exist.
Look at
as a
this thing,
particular
dude.
sound, as
Holy
an electronic
fuck.
organ. There's no magic button marked trumpet or violin or drum.
This video is so
You have
sick.
to build every sound. And to start to build these sounds, you have to start with something pretty simple. And here are the simple things we start with. There are 5
Dude,
of
I
them.
couldn't
The
fathom
simplest
like
one of
what
all
it
is
took
something
back
that any
then.
lab
Look at
technician
that
must have seen at one time or
spaghetti.
another. It's called a
You had to.
wave.
I'm over here
Very
trying
smooth,
to figure out my
very light.
upload speeds. This dude.
Figuring out fucking spaghetti, dude.
A little bit more complicated wave is called sawtooth, and it's called sawtooth because on an oscilloscope screen it looks just like a sawtooth. And this one is a little richer, a little readier, and it resembles a lot of sounds found on home electronic organs. Something in between those last two, and listen to it. It shifts and turns. It's very useful. Output module. Putting a note on the keyboard now. I'm connecting, shaping.
Hell yeah,
tone
let me
with
hear
it.
him play this bitch.
So I'll do it this way.
Here we go.
Sounds like a
Speed it up till
Casio,
we
dude.
almost start hearing a plucked string.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Imagine
My
coming up with this
Turn
shit.
it around and make it open up instead of closing. It does this, which was quite a surprise when I first heard it.
That's the sound of like every band,
Aliens.
every fucking like EDM thing
There's almost
ever,
a
though.
trumpet-like quality or trombone quality in this range. Let's
Wendy walked
show
so
you
that
how one of
Skrillex
these-
could run,
Yeah, Wendy Carlos really invented the Moog synthesizer, and this is like
dude.
an
Dude,
underrated.
shout out Wendy Carlos for real.
Dude, a fucking like absolute genius. I'm pretty sure like you can't. This is like a fucking magic that you come up with when you come up with something like this. But yeah, I don't know. That shit is crazy as hell. And then it looks pretty much the same. Like you really don't have to fuck with it too much. Like look at that thing.
Yeah. Okay, this
that's
next
crazy.
video though proves that all animals hurt when they get hit in the balls. So he gets this like metal stick here in a minute. See that thing he's got in his mouth?
I see it.
Wait for it. Bang!
Oh, sack tap. You said, ow.
Wait.
Oh,
Dude, you've been here. You've been here, dude.
Oh, he said, "Oh, yo, shit, that hurt." Oh
Imagine
my god!
hitting your nuts with no
What's
idea
crazy is to watch his body do the same thing my body does when that happens.
Yeah, dude, it's just
like,
me when I get my nuts hit.
Yeah, you just kind of like,
roll it out, which lets us know it's instinct.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's like just nature kicking in. He said, "God damn, that hurts." Oh, fuck. He's like, "Thank God it's over." Me, same. I'm like, oh.
Same. Oh, I can breathe again.
I know it's over eventually. It's gotta be.
A joke, but you wanted to get in and get that cash grab.
Who the fuck's gonna pay me to be on OnlyFans?
A lot of people. Do you watch?
A lot of people.
You know you do that.
Wait, what?
When you end a sentence,
I
you
don't
go,
even like Ethan Klein, but this is so funny.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
You go, a lot of people, You did that right then. Like,
Ethan Klein has a nice tasting microphone, and that's about it. Okay. Okay.
That's the only up we get.
I would say he has a nice tasting microphone, but that's about it.
No, definitely not. And I don't think it's because you're Jewish. There's lots of. I find you offensive, so you're not invited to my wedding. I'll remember not to come next week then.
Tito's versus
She really did hit that right at the beginning. Though.
You wanted to get in and get that cash grab.
Oh, this Zoom.
But you wanted to get in and get that cash grab.
who the fuck's gonna pay me to be on OnlyFans?
A lot of people.
Oh my god, she does it twice in a row.
A joke, but you wanted to get in and get
ne-
that cash grab.
Who the fuck's gonna pay me to be on OnlyFans?
A lot of people. Do you watch?
Wait, that's actually really funny. Did you just see it? Wait, did you see those?
Dude, something I just did made the balloons come up. I don't know what I did. But
I
something made
do
the
it
balloons
again.
come up.
What the fuck
I
was
did one
that?
finger, and then I did two fingers.
Do it
And
again.
made-
Yeah! What the fuck is that? That's sick, dude. I'm gonna make it so it's dicks that
What
fly.
does three fingers do?
Okay, chill. Kanye West shows up.
Tito's.
All right, pause this real quick. So this video is my new favorite obsession. These guys, it's called UFG. It's like the UFC, but it's bottles.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Versus Jameson, we might see a big hit here, Josh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the UFG. We have a special lineup tonight of your favorite beverages.
Jack, we do. We've got another 8-fighter bracket. Let's meet the fighters here tonight. We've got Jose Cuervo versus Buck Hardy.
Wow, yes.
There we go.
Windsor, the Canadian, up against Johnny Walker.
And then we're going to have the Irishman Jameson versus Tito's.
And finally, we've got Doers up against Captain Morgan. Let's take a look at the bracket. Lock in your votes right now for who you think is going to come out on top tonight.
Yeah,
Up
I mean,
first, we've got
the average
Jose
guy
Cuervo
would gamble
versus
on this.
Bacardi.
Dude, as an average guy, this is
They're
it. This
swinging
is the
low,
best thing I've
bouncing
ever seen.
off of the boards, getting.
Yeah, they are.
Oh! Jose Cuervo takes a part of Bacardi.
Whoa!
You see it right here, but I think the ref is going to keep this fight going.
Yeah.
There's the finish!
There it is!
Oh!
Oh!
Wow.
Fucking
Take a
death.
closer look at this destruction, and we're moving on to the next fight.
Yeah, now we have Windsor versus Johnny Walker. Two pretty hefty fighters here, Jack. They're getting really close to hitting each other here. Oh, yeah, we're going to see a connection probably right about here. Oh! Ooh, big hit.
No blood drawn.
No blood drawn yet.
This is a great idea.
Oh my goodness!
And Windsor gets knocked off his rope. Wow. He hits the bottom of the floor there. Ref's going to give them another swing, not enough destruction.
Oh my goodness! There it is. There's the finishing move.
Wow, textbook fight.
All right, we've got a highly anticipated
J-Mo's
matchup
got
here.
this.
Tito's versus
All right, you're
Jameson.
J-Mo
We
here.
might see a big hit
J-Mo
here,
has
Josh.
got. Yeah, you know it.
Whoa!
It's that Coke bottle green, dude. You know that shit's. It's fucking liquefied special, dude. That's. Hell yeah.
The neck down, and we're moving on to the next fight.
Yeah, Jack, I was
J-Mo's gonna take it all, dude.
Morgan, Captain. Wow, big hit there. And they're gonna re-swing them.
Oh my
gosh, Captain Morgan with a comeback knockout, Jack.
Wow.
I did not see that coming.
Did not see that coming at all. We've never seen that before.
Wow, looks like we're moving on to the semifinals here. Let us know if you had it going this way.
It's gonna be
We got
J-Mo.
Captain Morgan with this patch-up job from his last fight up against Jameson. Jameson looking slow and methodical, moving into this fight, while Captain Morgan has these injuries that are going to really be detrimental to his performance in this fight. Jameson with the first hit, lining up another shot. There it is.
J-Mo on
Jameson,
fire, dude. I call this. I called this
any
from
other
a
way.
million
Really
miles
good, honestly,
away.
Jack. Kind of expected that. There's the replay there, you see, and
Absolutely murdered him, dude.
boom, Dunzo.
Wow.
Dunzo. Yeah, so Jack, now we're going to move on to Johnny Walker versus our boy Jose Cuervo. Oh, man, he comes out with a massive wiggle move.
Jose Cuervo literally wiggling as well.
And yeah, he delivers a wiggle.
Dude, the slow-mos are awesome.
Yeah, this is done
Moving
pretty
on to the
well.
finals with two powerhouse fighters, Jameson and Jose Cuervo. This could be a really long
It
fight,
could be.
Josh.
Yeah, it's
They're
going to be a long.
What? What?
Oh,
what?
Irishman is our champion tonight. Wow, with a finish.
What?
He finished him off.
Jameson wins. We'll see it.
It's that Irish fighter in him, dude.
You should start gambling on this, dude. You know.
I mean, dude, I had a feeling, dude. I had a feeling that J-Mo bottle's built to last, dude. You ever fucking, you hold one of them?
Yeah, them green glasses are different.
They are.
I think that's all we got, babe.
Is that it?
I think
Yo,
that's it.
we crushed it.
Hey. So I
Very
want to
nice.
thank everyone for coming in for episode 6. And Brandon, I'll let you play us out as it's become our norm on the streams these days.
I don't really know what else to say other than we are gonna watch more of these bottled.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. There's a hot sauce one that's going in next week. So don't worry about it.
This is like my new favorite thing that you just showed me.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking obsessed with their channel.
This has got me fired up. So yeah, check them out. Go subscribe to them on fucking wherever they're at, and then check out. Thanks for watching. Whatever, deuces or whatever.
Deuces.